Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your check-in. I hope you're all doing well today. Now, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. You were sent here because your intuition sent you here. This is a timeless reading, and there is something about today's reading that is going to pertain to your current situation, whatever that may be. If you'd like to share that with me in the comments below, that would be great because I love to communicate with all of you. If you'd like to claim this reading, that would be great too because there's always great energy and great messages in the reading. So here we go. Bottom of the deck, the Star card. I love it. So you are healing. You have wish fulfillment coming your way. So we're already starting off nice and strong here. So hope, healing, recovering your faith. I mean, everything is working out in your favor. So remember that the card before the Star card here is the Tower, right? So you've been through your Tower moments and you're probably wondering when things are going to let up for you, and here you go. You've got the Star card. So you're well on your way on that journey to recovery and regaining what you need to get back, right? So just trust that the universe is working behind the scenes. The Emperor. So yesterday you had the Emperor card and it was down here, right? And again, these are timeless readings, but still, those of you who follow along every day and are faithfully here every day, these cards are always present in your reading, like the Star card, and it kind of moves around. So the Emperor now, you're being a boss, right? You are really taking control of things, and you're starting to see, you're having that wisdom and knowledge of the Emperor, and you're starting to see that you are the one that's in control of your life. And that you are the one that's in control of the path that you're going to take to get to your desired outcome, whatever that may be. All right. So I love that. It's just moving around. It's not that it completely disappears. Lately, you've just had the Emperor card because you are becoming the boss, the authority, and whatever it is that you're choosing to pursue. Look at your Nine of Pentacles. This is your card, by the way. So the Nine of Pentacles is the Virgo card, and it's really good that it's presenting itself like this because it's telling me that this is your reading, right? This is your reading. Not only are you bossing up, but you are gaining that abundance that you have been working so hard to get, that independence. You're being rewarded for the hard work that you've been putting in. I love this. I love this. And you also have that focus that most people don't have. I mean, you're really able to really harness your energy and use it to your advantage. I like that. And that's why you end up with the outcomes that you do. Now, if there are things in your life that really continue to remain a mystery, like you're still asking yourself, why did the Tower moment happen to me or for me or whatever? What was the meaning of all that? What was the meaning behind the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, that despair? What was it? The universe reminds you to go within, right? Trust that you have the knowledge within you to come up to bring up the answers. So don't be afraid to go deep, to go within. Look at this. You have the Nine of Cups here. So Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You've got wish fulfillment, independence, abundance, emotional satisfaction that's coming your way. You just have to boss up and really take control of your situation, right? Because you have the Magician, which again, reminds you that you have everything within you to create the path and the outcomes that you want, right? If happiness is what you want, you have it. So again, you're being reminded to take time out for yourself and get connected with your higher self. This is the Four of Swords, resting, recovering. I like to also say that the Four of Swords isn't just sitting there sleeping, right? Because who sleeps with their hands in a prayer position? This is you connecting with your higher self. Some people say it's just rest and recovery. To me, it's rest, recovery, and connection, connecting with your higher power. Hierophant, again with the Hierophant with you. So you've got the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Star. You're being reminded here that you have a deep connection, with the divine. You just have to take the time to just pause. Take the pause that you need so that you can, when things get kind of tumultuous, turbulent in your life, that's when you're reminded to slow down and ground yourself. Reconnect with your higher self. Don't let yourself, continue to spin in place. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. You see this? This is great. You are coming in with this energy of abundance, welcoming abundance, structure, stability, legacy, wealth in your life, happiness, contentment. I mean, it's all of those things. 10 is the pinnacle, right? Not only are you emotionally satisfied and getting independent, but you are creating the world of absolute abundance and structure and, oh my God, wealth. It's amazing. There's your Nine of Swords, right? So Nine of Swords, go within. What did I say earlier? You're going to have to deal with every single one of these swords. Right? Start pulling them out, lift your head up and start dealing with them one by one. Don't forget to go deep. Don't be afraid. You can go deep. find the answers. Why do you still feel this anxiety, fear, worry, insecurity, stress? What's bringing that about? It's time for you to figure that out. And so that's why you need to take a break from this and connect with your higher self. There's your Seven of Wands again. Again, you are defending your stance, defending yourself. And here's the thing, it might be causing you a lot of stress, worry, fear, right? But the thing here is that, as I said to you before, it's establishing that boundary, being the boss of the situation and saying, look, this is what I'm saying. You can agree or disagree with me. That is up to you. But this is my stance on it. This is where I stand. This is what I believe in. And then you leave it go. The thing is that you can't stay here worried about it every single day, every single night, right? And I understand there are extreme situations where you can't just say, well, it's a lot easier for you to say, you know. Of course, that we all have very extreme circumstances, right? We have, a lot of us do. But understand that if you are the type that gets in your head and you start spinning it, and it's keeping you up at night, that's not healthy for you. I want all of my Virgos to be vibrating at the highest energies, so that way you can receive everything that is meant for you, all of the independence, all of the wealth, all of the abundance, all of the satisfaction that you deserve. I want all of that for you. I'm selfish when it comes to my Virgos. I want you guys to have that. And you know, I'm showing you that there are certain obstacles here that you need to heal from. Knight of Pentacles, look at your outcome here. You are realizing that you can start to plant the seeds to create stability in your life. However, you're worried, all right? So don't let yourself get in the way of yourself. This is, you know, the Knight of Pentacles plans, replans, and plans again. You need to, like, no, stress over it, right? Allow yourself to just start planting the seeds. Stop overthinking it. Look at that, new opportunities. So you have new opportunities. You have to defend what you've worked so hard for, because new opportunities continue to come. You can't receive these new opportunities if you're spending all day fighting against people. Like I said, be the boss, set your boundaries so that you can continue to build this generational wealth, this structure, this abundance that you want so badly for yourself. Inner strength, your ability to see things and handle challenges in a different way, non-conventional way, is going to bring about emotional satisfaction and wish fulfillment. I like that these are your two central cards here, because it's, again, going within. The only way for you to have emotional satisfaction is to ask all the important questions and find the answers within you. Only then will you have true emotional satisfaction. When you're emotionally satisfied, when you're at peace with yourself, that's when abundance comes, right? Whenever we are free, we're open and are vibrating at a high frequency, that's when all of the good stuff comes in. Anytime we have hiccups and roadblocks, and that's my job, is to tell you where you're having roadblocks so that we can fix it, so that you can have the abundance that's meant for you. All of this, and this, and this, and this. I'm going to pull this one to the side. Look at that Nine of Wands. Yeah, you've got a lot of grit. You're not going to give up. I don't expect you to give up. You guys always fight for yourselves. So, Virgo, here we go. Queen of Cups, pour a lot of love into this. Here's the thing, you may have been neglecting yourself a little bit because of this anxiety and fear. Pour some love into it, okay? Also, if you're noticing a lot of conflict here because you're having so much, just so much opposition, pour love into it, right? Because, understand that sometimes, people don't even realize what they're doing. And so if you come at it from a loving place, you are going to, come out on top. Two of Wands, yeah, you're starting to really see that your future is wide open. Where can I put this guy? Let's put him here. Oh, that doesn't make sense. We'll put that guy here. The Two of Wands is about you planning and strategizing your future. Look at that, new blessings. Maybe possibly something to level up that relationship, which is, maybe a wedding, maybe moving your relationship to a different level, right? Not so much casual, but really, sticking together. New blessings coming your way. Right? I'm going to put that guy right there and right there. I'm loving this reading for you. If you have not claimed it, you better. This is a lot of great energy. You just have one little hiccup right here, again, to remind you. Again, here, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the end. Be the boss of whatever it is, that is controlling you, that is creating anxiety, fear, worry, insecurity. You are the boss. You can create this. You can lift your head up. The boss in you is saying, look, enough. You've been in this bed for too long, worried, right? So the minute that you stop worrying, the next thing is you can plant the seeds for your future so that you can have abundance, wealth, legacy, right? Establish your boundaries so you can continue to receive all the bounty, all the beauty that's meant for you. Bottom of the deck, Justice card. There you go. There's your Justice card. Again, once again, it's about your karmic energy. What you send out to the universe always comes right back to you. So if you send out anxiety, worry, fear, insecurity, stress, sadness, blame, grief, whatever it is, that's what you're going to get right back. You're going to get more of it, right? But if you send out all of the positive energy here, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, all of this good stuff, love, you send out love, you get the love back, right? You get the structure, the commitment, the milestones, the celebration, you get all of that back. So beware of your karmic energy. All right, let's see what other messages come through for you here. What oracle cards are coming up for Virgo? Wise one, grow within your current situation. Yeah? Yeah. And how that works is, again, you know, going within. That's the only way that we are able to really grow, right? Is to really connect with our higher selves, right? The divine. We'll put that guy right there, or that woman right there. Let's do Stag. Trust and thrive. Trust that the universe has your back and that you are going to heal from all of this. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Yep. So, you know, this is kind of random, but, you know, like this would be appropriate if you ended up with like the Knight of Swords, right? Because he's hasty, he's very quick moving, does not necessarily, you know, think before he acts, but still be graceful in movement and action. So, of course, gracefulness means that, you know, you're connecting with the divine, connecting with your higher self and not just willy-nilly, you know, moving and acting without thought. Right? So think before you act. All right, let's do bottom of the deck here, Guardian Angel. You are not alone. Absolutely not. One of my favorite cards here in this entire deck is the Guardian Angel card because none of us are alone. If you feel alone, it's time for you to pray. It's time for you to connect with your higher self and ask for help from the angels. Ask for help because they will come to you if you need it. All right? I love you guys if no one has told you yet. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Welcome to those of you who are new. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.